they might hurt a little bit.
Or calzones.
Yeah.
Cole, what has gotten you going these last few games?
Just kind of trying to simplify everything. I think when I first got into the cleanup spot, I tried to do a little too much. Just trying to get back to the roots and go and play baseball, help the team win. Not trying to think about anything else. You guys can put all the speculation on the 4-hole, but I'm gonna go out and play.
What's that like when you go out to right field after you hit a home run and you see the hooligans and Calhoun and everybody out there with that thunderous ovation for you?
Yeah, it's really cool. You know, that right field corner is getting pretty loud and kind of crazy, and I mean that's what we want as players, and we kind of feed off that energy, you know. And having those guys out there tonight and being as loud as they were, you know, you could kind of see the team get going and kind of rally behind that stuff. So that's why playing at home and in front of our crowd is big for us.
Thanks, Cole. What are you gonna do with the bobbleheads?
I'm getting a bunch of them, so pass them out to family and stuff. I don't know, like 60, 70 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody I know. You guys want one?
We got one already.
What'd you think of them?
They're pretty good. You know, I know Carpino last year said he wanted to do a poster about that catch, and then he came out and it's a bobblehead. So it's like, all right, man, it's pretty cool. So first one, man, I think that's awesome.
You had the visor recently, and now this. You feel like a rock star almost. The promotions for you.
It's kind of surreal, just being a fan of the game and coming from where I've came from. To have some giveaways at your home club, it just kind of humbles you, you know, just stepping back and looking at it. So it's definitely an awesome feeling.
Yeah, take us back to the bottom of the 8th. Mike hits one out, Pujols almost hits one out, then you're coming up. And what's going through your mind when you see first two guys in front of you almost put it out, now you're up?
I mean, we're in a tie game right there. I want to get a good pitch to hit. You know, he threw me a curveball first pitch and was able to lay off it, and looking for something I can put a good swing on. And got a fastball in the middle plate and put a good swing on it. So it goes out, get the win. That's you know, that's definitely an awesome game.
Well, you've been hitting here long enough to know it's hard to hit the ball out to right field here. Does it always feel good when you can get it over that scoreboard?
Yeah,
Park plays?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this place definitely plays a little bit bigger than what it is. So, you know, it definitely feels good to pop one over there. That's for sure.
So you went out there and you see the big signs of Calhoun and Calhoun. Which name do you think is actually a little bit cooler?
I like them both. I think they're both pretty cool. Calhooligans was like a group of guys that I think kind of started it up, and now it's getting pretty big. And then Calzone has kind of came on more recently. But I know the Calhooligans were out last year a few times with signs and stuff. So they're loud out there. You know, they've got the MVP sign for Trout, and got the Calhooligans. They go out and have a good time. You know, that's how we want that right field corner to be, and I want the fans to be loud. And like I said, we feed off that energy.
Can you hear them when you're in the field?
Yeah.
Are they talking to you?
No, not necessarily, but
When you do something.
Yeah, they're loud. They're loud and they have fun, and we definitely like that.
You can kind of feel the energy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, you said earlier that you may have gone outside of yourself when you first moved back into that cleanup spot. And I know you hit in the minor leagues a lot, but is there something about just hitting in a major league cleanup spot that no matter how much you want to tell yourself that it's the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, there's no lie. It's definitely different than leading off. You know, you get to start off a game and kind of set the tone for the offense, and in the cleanup spot, you're kind of, you know, you're knocking in the runs. You know, so it's a different role for sure. And try to do too much with it, you could get kind of lost. So, like I said, I just got to get back to helping the team win. You know, and once I do that, I think the results will be there.
What allowed you to kind of turn the corner and just not put any more pressure on yourself and just go out and play?
I don't know, just not being very productive out of it, I guess. So, want a little bit more production.
Does a win like this kind of speak to the resilience of this team, especially you guys being down and have to come back?
Yeah. We've played a lot of one-run ball games this year. I think that kind of speaks to the kind of club that we've got to be. We got to be a scrappy bunch of guys, and we've got a couple guys in the lineup that'll go hit the long ball. But other than that, we're gonna have to draw our walks and move some guys over and do some things. And on nights like this where we do it, you know, we show what we can do. And you know, I don't think anybody in this clubhouse is is worried about our offense. We know that we're going to play.
He had 2 game-leading hits. One came, I think, in the 6th, the single up the middle. Really reached out for that one. Could you take us through that a bit?
Yeah, I just Albert hit that double, and guys on second and third, nobody out. Just really got to put a ball in play right there to get us across the board. So I got to pitch up in the zone and was able to put it up the middle. Usually there's somebody standing right there lately, but that one was able to get through.